good morning. Welcome to a new day. I can't remember what day it is now. It's in the phase of this sort of little video series. But it's the second day of our shoots, so tactical exercises with troops. So it's like the teaching phase. As you can see, no body armour, weapon, nothing we got there. It's the education piece, and the weather has changed. Wet stuff starting to happen, and the wind's picked up. The traditional semi-bridge weather in Wales. So talking about the platoon attack, really slow time, so the guys know exactly what it looks like, where their commanders are going to be, the spacings that they might have to do, etc, etc. So we'll do that as we are now. Now rating it, do the kit on, and then we'll do another one.
So the formation that we're going to take in this scenario is we're going to go for a 2 up, okay? So that means that 1 and 2 section are going to be pushed forward, sort of working in line with each other, working together as we come forward, and then the last section is going to be at the rear as a reserve with a platoon sergeant, okay? Myself, I'm going to probably be with my rat up and also the reserve section commander. I'm going to be centered in the middle so I can see what's going on, sort of play things forward as we advance.
Now, sort of switched it off, so what we were doing is a shoot, so off down the feature of the platoon attack. I switched it off and you didn't really see much of that because the wind is howling and you won't hear anything through this sort of mini microphone. We've done that for about an hour and a half. We're back now in the woodblock, full kit on, and we're now going to go through it live. Not with live ammunition, but the guys are now with their sections and they'll be just doing the attack now. So we've got all the theory out of the way, showing them what it sort of looks like, and now we're going to implement it now. I'm going to move about a lot more than what I normally would do. Clear, I'm platoon sergeant. It's a lot of fun. Where I am, you're not going to see anything, so I'm right at the back dealing with other bits and pieces. Then I'm just going to push forward, but this normally wouldn't happen. In the dead ground! So what you're saying now, in just one of these sections is now giving fire supports, they're in a suppression role, and this other section over here, they're going to go on the assault now. So what we're going to be looking for in these lads here is that they're moving every couple of rounds. They're communicating, especially if they get stoppages, and they're applying the correct rates of fire that have been told to by their 2IC. Let's go get the message back. 3 section! Good lad. And once they start closing in on you, mate, then take them down to your rest of your section. That's you, mate. Where you go?
Hudson, McNall and Guinea. Yeah, we're going to push down, try and get eyes on the enemy. Copy.
So there's a section commander who's taking this next position, being led in by the platoon commander. So they're way down now to get eyes on where this next position is. They've left half the section here under the 2IC, which the man with the antenna there, Hill. And once they're happy with where the position is, and they've made up their sort of mini plan, they'll come up, grab these, and know the way they're going to assault.
Yeah, push through! Grenade! Grenade!
What was going wrong there, develop wise? Pulled a few people, so you should be able to get the answer.
You can go back.
Say again?
You can go back.
Yeah, so whenever you're coming down, if you find yourself not being used in a firefight, you need to be moving. I get it, there's no ammunition, as in actual bullets flying into the actual, if you duck your head down. But you need to think that there's 3 bullets firing at you. You need to think, if I don't move now, there's a chance I'm going to come across and later die. So you need to actually start getting into used to that, moving around. Now, 100%, if I get up there and start firing 760, you will certainly start moving around. You just sort of need to get that into the grey matter, so you're getting used to that.
Yeah, so from what I see, the mechanics were there. You know, it's fluid, we're walking through. One of the main things with when we get into the attacks, one of the principles that we have to look for is a thing called maintenance of momentum. Okay, so that doesn't mean speed. Momentum means that you actually have everything in place, ready to go. So whenever one section launches, you're thinking about the next. So keep anything in the back foot. Doesn't put it there, okay? Not a bad run through. The first time going through it in the pack. It's getting there and we'll get working together better as a team. So that's what I've seen from there.
So that's us now finished the platoon attack stuff. So the teaching phase, I'm rolling them through it a few times. And now what we're doing is we're moving to a new wood block. And we're going to be discussing how to fight in that kind of terrain, and live in that terrain. So 2 different subjects. What FEWAF does, so like fighting in this kind of areas, it sort of like brings on their confidence, as in their individual's confidence, because out in the ground, when you've got sort of attacking across a field or a hill, you can look left and right and see everyone, whereas now they kind of lose that, so they have to trust each other and trust their spacings and trust their rehearsals.
Yep, back in.
Position clear! Clear!
So no matter how much time you rehearse that's always going to be a difficult thing. The best thing that you can do as a ranger in there is over your own personal skills and drills, so which we'll talk about in a minute, and then just opening these up and then using these eyes to look forward for the enemy, ears to listen either for the crack and thump, which will be pretty hard to sort of work out where the enemy is in this sort of close proximity, but definitely you're listening for your commanders or the person left and right of you for that information, because radios will just go crazy in here as well. But we'll see how we roll. We'll move into the FTX regards to that. You do have to make your best attempt to be hard to kill, because as soon as the bullets start flying through and there's splinters and ricochets going off around here, you want to be as low as possible and moving as much as possible to make yourself hard to hit. It doesn't mean stand up and sort of dart round, because then what are you doing? One, yes, you could run in some, yeah, good. Good, yeah, so everyone happy when why things are seen, so that motion, if something happens really quick, straight away it draws your face onto it. That's the same sort of thing here, so try and get away with that. The only time you want to be doing that is whenever you're actually moving forward towards the enemy, but the guy left or right of you should be putting down that fire for you to do that. But thanks very much for watching. If you just landed on this video itself, this is a mini series that I'm doing of displaying our sort of Ranger Cadre, which is the course that we ran in our battalion. So if you just landed on this video itself, there's a lot of videos before this that we done in camp, and then there'll be a lot more videos after this. We're now moving into the final phase, which I believe there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 more videos after this one here. But thanks very much for joining me, and I'll see you again on the next video.